All right, for each problem, use the function. All right, so for each problem, use the function to find the following. So if it says f of 3 that means plug 3 into your function. And then simplify that. It says f of 3 halves. That means plug in 3 halves into your function. And simplify it. If it says f of 4x, that means plug in 4x into your function. Which would be that. And then simplify it. If it says 4 times 4x, that means you're going to take 4 and you're going to multiply it by your function. If it says f of x minus 4, so you take your function, 3 minus 4x, and you're going to minus 4. Let's look at this one. Because I know we can kind of overthink it. So for example, if it said f of negative 1, it means plug in negative 1 in your function. Simplify it. If it said f of negative x, plug in negative x into your function. If it said f of x minus 4, you plug in x minus 4. Now remember, you just visualize as if there's parentheses around your variable and you're plugging in that x minus 4. For this last one where it says f equals 6, that means there's nothing to plug anything into. So f of 3, it's still 6. F of negative 1, it's still 6. Now 4 times f of x, 4 times 6, plug in x minus 4, it's still 6. F of x minus 4, so 6 minus 4, then that's going to be 6. F of x squared, if I plug in x squared, it's still 6. F is a function that takes the real number x and performs the following 3 steps. So we start with x. So my first step, multiply by 2. My second step, add 3. Third step, divide by 4. So f of x equals that. Next one. So we start with x, and then we're going to add 3. Then we're going to multiply by 2, so we're multiplying everything by 2. And then we're dividing everything by 4. Determine an equation, or determine if the equation represents y equals function x, find the domain and range. Okay, so I mean it's a graph, right? The graph represents an equation. We don't have to find the equation itself. We just need to know if the graph is a function. So it passes the vertical line test, so yes. Miss, so yes. And yes. So these are all functions. So my domain on this one It's going to be everything if you project it, so negative infinity to positive infinity. It stops there at 4, so my range is going to be negative infinity to 4. It's going to be solid here. There's going to be an open circle here at 3, and it's going to be solid all the way to 6. So my domain is going to be from 0 to 3, union from 3 to 6. And then the range is going to be from negative 4 to negative 1. Project, project, project. And then same thing here, that's going to project all the way up to 4, so that should be union. I just want to be able to see it real quick. Okay, so it's going to be a closed circle. So it is a closed circle there. That's going to be from 0 to 4. And then for the domain and range on that one, they're both negative infinity to positive infinity. All right, so plot the line that represents, so 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86. So let's just construct it. So I already know it's not A. 76, 84. I already know it's not B. 80, 70, 72, 78, 82, 82, 78, 76, 84, 84. So this one doesn't have a 74, so it's going to be C. It says select the graph that correctly represents the cost Y in dollars to buy X grapefruit that costs $1.50 each. So if I buy 0, it's 0. If I buy 2 grapefruit, it's going to be $3. So which one at 2 is at 3? So at 2 is at 3. Nope. At 2 is at 3. Nope. At 2 is at 3. At 2 is at 3. Okay, so it could be C or D. But can I buy a negative grapefruit? The answer is no, so it's going to have to be C.